first time the guy came in the middle of the night, about 2:30, 3 a.m., and our back door had this sensor on it, made a very signature noise. And if you live in your house, you know the noise is in your house. And for whatever reason, it just woke me up from a dead sleep, and I knew what I heard, and there's the only thing that would make that noise. So I kind of snaked my way out the hall and down to the top of the stairs. And when I hit the top of the stairs, I heard the dog growl, and the door closed back. So I knew that was somebody leaving. We have a huge fucking dog. Basically useless, but he did growl, and he made a very primitive noise. I was proud of him. And the guy didn't come in because of that. And I just went downstairs and kind of swept the ground floor, and then he was gone. I didn't want to freak my wife out, so I waited till the morning to tell her, and then we called the police. Of course, one of the neighbors got it on like a ring cam in the back alley, the guy leaving and going down the street, so I had a very clear view of him. And so for whatever reason, my wife and the kids, they had to go on down to where we actually live. I was working that week in Nashville, probably mixing a record or something, so I had to stay behind. And as a result of me being home alone that day, I was cleaning and working on a firearm I'd recently purchased and assembled. And so went to bed that night, locked everything up, and, you know, because they weren't home, I put the gun on the floor on a padded case next to the bed. So I'm letting the next morning, it's like 7:15 a.m., like sun shining, neighbors going to work. I hear the back door open again. And I was like, this can't, you know, what the fuck? Is that like the maid? Who would be here that early? And I guess out of paranoia or whatever reason, I grabbed that gun and just went to the top of the stairs to look. I still think it's the maid. And when I hit the top of the stairs and looked down the staircase, same guy, same clothes, just standing in my living room, rolling the cord up on my headphones. And I was like, well, all right. I was almost impressed. One, that he came back, but it was just like, I couldn't believe it was happening at this time. And so I started down the stairs on him very quietly. And I got about halfway down by the time he like turned and saw me. And I was looking through at his fucking head through a red dot, like a video game. I'll never forget that image of this guy, like, probably thinking he's about to die. And the back door was thankfully still open. The only thing I said to him was, what are we doing here, man? And I hit him with a strobe, which kind of like, probably to his brain he thought was the gun going off, because he kind of like seizured, and then I saw the adrenaline spike. And he turned and went out the back door and jumped clean off my fucking porch, like never hit a single step, and ran at the back gate. He had latched it. And I saw this on the video later. When he came in, he shut the back gate back. So he hit that back gate on a dead run, and just like blew it to hell. Latches and wood splinters flying, and then like took off down the alley.
I was very lost and very alone.